lipstick. Oh my god. Mm. Anyway, um, this is about okay. Bravo suspends Kenya indefinitely. Production shut down, blaming her for ending RHOA series. That's this Tisa Tales take on it. And as y'all know, I don't watch it, but it is a lot. I wish I would've. I didn't know it was this interesting. Well, it's getting ready to just shut down or whatever we're gonna see. But I'm gonna let Tisa talk about it because she knows more about that RHOA, not me. So I just decided to do a take on. I mean, let her do the take, and I'm going to react to it as if I think it's fair or not. And I would also like for y'all to react to it. Tell me what y'all think, what should have been done, or if somebody should sue, or you know what I mean, bring a lawsuit, or if it was fair or not. Whatever y'all think. All right, I'm gonna let Tisa tell something. All right, here we go.
Well, baby, if your name is Kenya Moore, it looks like Bravo. Baby, let me get to the point. Bravo has suspended Kenya Moore indefinitely, meaning that they have fired her. Why? Because of the thing that Media Takeout was the first to break, and they had the most accurate reporting that Kenya showed a picture of Brit doing what Kenya claims she does for a living, and there was something in her mouth. People used a lot of her words, revenge pee, this and that. Kenya issued a denial talking about, I would never distribute a picture, as somebody's personal picture or something that wasn't public record. People took that as a denial. We took that as what it is. Kenya was walking in the gray area saying, okay, fine, I showed that picture at my spa lounge, but it wasn't revenge porn because it was a publicly available picture. Now, get this though. I put my ear to the ground to hear what's going on. They're saying that Bravo is scapegoating Kenya. Now listen, whether you on Team Troll or Team Not, baby, we're going to have to deal with this truth. Kenya showed that picture. All right? However, Bravo's trying to make Kenya the scapegoat. They're saying they're shutting down and suspending filming of season 16. Baby, the Real Housewives of Atlanta are pretty much canceled. When I first started YouTube, this is a while back when Portia was beefing with Candy. This is a while back. I told you my people, and go back and find the videos. I told you my people at NBC Universal literally said that the Real Housewives of Atlanta are done. They were winding it down. They were sick of it. The salaries were too heavy. They weren't getting in return. And they were going to wind it down. They thought halfway through, okay, you know what? Maybe we'll revamp it. But I literally predicted to the time of when it was supposed to be wound down. Now, instead of completely canceling it, they said, let's do what we did to New York. Let's do a reboot. However, even though the Real Housewives of New York reboot was good, nobody watched it. So they said, let's do a reboot where we just keep a few legacy people and we have a whole new cast. It's going to be cheaper. It'll be like a last gasp. If we take it off after that season, nobody can care. That's what Sweet 16 is supposed to be. Maybe. Tell me why the Real Housewives of Atlanta producers are using Kenya as a scapegoat for their own incompetence. Now, again, we're not arguing about whether Kenya should have posted those pictures or not. For the record, I think not. And I'm a fan of Kenya. And even I was just like, yeah, that was the wrong move. Andy Cohen got a lot of lawsuits against SA. Bravo got that thing with Carolyn Manzo, Brandy Gandil. There's all this stuff going on. Bravo is looking like the creep network. They don't need this heat right now. Second of all,
from what I'm hearing right now, as far, because I don't watch it, so I'm listening, but as far as I can see right now, I think they're using her as a scapegoat also. Even though, no, I wouldn't have put the pictures up, not that. No, we too grown. We too grown for that stuff. That's child play. We don't do that. That's just, I mean, always put yourself in another person's shoes. Sometimes you have to do that to get you to do the right thing, because that's what I do. All right, let's see. What else I can learn?
I don't know why Kenya would do that with third of all. Y'all, and this is where they're making Kenya their scapegoat. Think about it. These are all newbies. From what I'm hearing, none of what the newbies are filming is really working out. It's not giving that. Yeah, we know Shamia, but Shamia's new. And one person can't make a whole show, especially a new person we don't know. Third of all, Portia and her storyline is DOA. She wanted to show she was a rich African wife. That ain't happened. Now she's divorced. She doesn't want to talk about the Simon divorce thing, okay? Plus, Simon is literally blowing up every single storyline that she can have. Every time she starts to move forward with a storyline because people in Atlanta talk, he exposes it, and then she got to go get a new storyline. Whether she's crying, saying, I didn't know, I've been faithful. He's like, no, you're not. You've been cheating. Oh, I've been this. And if that wasn't enough, every single time she filmed, they got to throw the footage out. Remember when she was filming in the house and then he got that cease and desist? She can't film in the house anymore. They have to throw all that old footage out. Even her driving around in the car with her mom or her sister or whoever, they got to throw that out because you're not even allowed to picture Portia in that car anywhere near that car. It seems very small, but it is what it is. So Portia's storyline, done. Kenya did this much with Britt, where Bravo is making an example out of her, which they have to because all the other people on the other shows are in trouble. So they're making an example out of Kenya, but they're also using her as a scapegoat for the fact that this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Sweet 16 is DOA. And we can pretty much kiss Real Housewives of Atlanta ever coming back. Portia don't...
What do y'all think? Do y'all think the show is like completely over? Or do y'all think they're going to figure out a way to bring it back? You know how you can use something that made it shut down, but not as bad, like something that's just not as bad as that, to bring people back in, and you know what I mean. Everybody think it's shut down, but it's not. I don't know. I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say. My brain is saying it, just ain't coming out my mouth right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let Tisa Tales keep on talking. Okay.
got no place to film, right? She already showed from 2013. I'm sorry, season 13. She can't carry the show. And it's no shade to Portia. Real Housewives of Atlanta is an ensemble cast. The only person that could really carry the show was Nene. But to be honest with you, Nene never had scenes where she wasn't either going against Candy, going against Kenya, going against Phaedra. It was still an ensemble where they had a lot of stuff to go. So what are we doing? Bravo came in and messed up. Let's take a look. Potomac messed up Married to Medicine. And now they messed up Real Housewives of Atlanta. Why? Because they moved away from what their core base was. And now, unfortunately, Kenya is going to be made the scapegoat. Now, whether you believe she deserves it or not is not of my concern. We're not getting into teams at all, right? Again, I feel sorry for Kenya. I know why she did it. Real Housewives of Atlanta, I mean, I know why she does it. Doesn't mean that's, it's an explanation, not an excuse. Last season, Real Housewives of Atlanta completely screwed over Kenya and her hair care thing. She knows this thing is winding down. She wanted to make a future. She needed to make sure her salon was shown. She needed the publicity. So she decided to do something to shut everything down. Now, you cannot tell me that production did not know what Kenya was going to do. They're saying they did. Somebody knew. But even then, Kenya is a grown woman. She's 50 years old. Kenya got enough sense to know what she should not been doing. Again, before there was the public backlash, right? Production was fine with what happened. They thought it was juicy. They thought she made the season. But with the public backlash, and also Britt, if she's smart with money, and according to Kenya, she in that business, so maybe she should be, I would sue them. Why go in Real Housewives of Atlanta when people are talking about you, trying to fight you, exposing you, do all this stuff, when you can literally sue Bravo, get a couple cool million, and then walk away at the bank? And guess what? They still might put you on and get you your own little spinoff. You know me. I would already call the police and be trying to get something out of this. It is what it is. Let me see what's up. Who's the first person to report that she was suspended? Alien on Twitter said that Kenya is suspended from filming Real Housewives of Atlanta. I believe they were getting these reports from Michelle of ATLian. Some person said Kenya is such an idiot. Did she forget about the Candy Phaedra scandal? Why would she set herself up like this? Sean said Real Housewives of Atlanta is in shambles. Kenya is suspended. A reboot flopping before it even aired. Fire Sheree, and it's going to cost you. How about this? How about fire Nene and it will cost y'all? As much as people don't want to admit, Nene really was, whether you like her or not. And again, you can, just because you like someone doesn't mean you can't call a spade a spade. Or just because you dislike someone. Nene was the heart and soul of Real Housewives of Atlanta. That show was actually built around her. As much as they laugh about doing Nene in and her being broke and all this other stuff, look at Bravo. You just lost a multi-$100 million cash cow. All because of Bravo's. Whatever Nene lost, she only had a small paycheck. The network lost. Like literally a Hallmark show that anchored all the other Housewives shows. Think about it. Well, Nene, Phaedra made sense. Kenya made sense. Candy made sense. Portia made sense. Again, they were all an ensemble cast. And again, you could argue maybe it wasn't Nene. Maybe it's the fact that in an ensemble cast, you pulled out a very important ingredient and it all fell down. But I would go to say you can pull Portia out. It was kind of cool. You could pull Phaedra out. It was kind of, no, it's not true. Every time someone got pulled out, it just changed. So everybody was needed and they all played their parts. Bravo was just stupid for thinking that anyone could be the star. No, everybody plays their part. Anyway,
Y'all see what I mean? You can tell she watched it faithfully. You see how she naming? Yeah, my eyes look a little sleepy. I'm not high. Okay? That's just me. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. No. But anyway, you see how she's just pulling in names, taking out names. Who will make a good show? Who will make it better? Who will make it not so good? All of this. She was all in it. But that's why I'm letting her tell y'all about it also.
Bucci DeSlee said, according to Michelle ATLian, streets are saying Kenya is allegedly suspended from RHOA until their investigation is over, and Bravo isn't happy about the spa salon stunt. Filming is halted, and Bravo advised the cast from interacting with Kenya. Now, why are they advising her from saying don't interact with Kenya? I'll tell you why. Because Bravo is scared of leaks, and now that Kenya knows she's fired, if it was me, I would just leak the whole season and just ruin everything for everybody. Wouldn't you? Baby, I ain't gonna be the only one fired. Anyway, another person said, oh my God, they paused the entire production, not just Kenya. Yeah, Kenya is definitely going to be fired. She should have saved this stunt for much later in the season when it wouldn't have been so easy to edit her out or replace her. Ili Ria said, yeah, Kenya better lawyer up. Bravo is definitely throwing her to the wolves. I can't overstate how dumb this was when Bravo execs are already under fire for multiple lawsuits, not to mention Carolyn Manzo was suing them for SA. Matt Beast, and this is, I believe, a Kenya Moore Stan account, said, Matt Beast exclusives. I can confirm that Kenya Moore is in fact suspended while they investigate the incident. I was sent proof. She most likely can't be sued or have charges pressed on her, though. Thank God. Let's see. Riri said Bravo is going to make Kenya an example. They really don't have a choice. They need to make an example out of her to prove to their other pending lawsuits that they don't foster a hostile work environment for SA or SH. Y'all listen. What y'all think about this? Do y'all think Bravo is overreacting? Britt better sue and get a bag. But I will say one thing. I think this is the end. I think Real Housewives of Atlanta will be canceled. Again, as much as they're saying they can suspend Kenya, but keep on filming. They're pausing production because this new cast isn't working. Portia's still running, doesn't want to talk about her stuff. The new girls, listen, nothing's gelling. I think this is the end of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And it wasn't because of what Kenya pulled at the spa. This is just a convenient excuse. It's tanking because at the end of the day, the producers took something so great and they ruined it. Just like they ruined Married to Medicine, Potomac, and all those other places. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right. All right, so please leave down in the comments what y'all think about it, and I will read it out loud. And also, please like and share my video. Just, I meant subscribe. Subscribe to my video, please. I'm just gonna do reactions right now. That's what I was trying to get out earlier. I'm just gonna react to some videos until I can get my equipment going right. I've been trying to figure out what to do, how to do it, because I have only me here. I don't know how to, I have to learn on my own and work and this and that. And, you know, now I found out, y'all pray for my mom. Yes, pray for my mom. I just had to use the hospice thing. So I'm not too happy about that. But anywho, I didn't mean to put that in the video. That was just my thoughts out loud. But y'all, I'm doing the best I can. Please subscribe and help me grow so I can get some equipment so I can get some stuff going, okay? Make my day, please. I'm just here alone trying to make it. All right, do y'all think that Kenya Moore should have been fired from RHOA? Do y'all think it's just not a publicity stunt, but a month, to get the pressure off of Andy Cohen? I know a little bit now. Um, just what do y'all think? All right, I'm getting ready to go. I love y'all, and every time I do that, y'all, I'm looking at the clock. Thank you, and I love y'all. Y'all be careful out there. This the weekend, where 7 days a week is a weekend to some people. Excuse me. Be careful out there. I love y'all. Be blessed.